got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay, cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me, respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy, hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe, I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I shot my wife in the stomach with 38.
Why did you do this?
She enticed me and she ridiculed me throughout my lifetime. I'll see if she's alive. She's alive? She's dead. I think she's dead.
Sensational.
And good evening, everybody. It is back to not the 6 o'clock news. I haven't done many of these recently. Everything in the news has been depressing me and just making me a bit tired, really. But I have something which is actually quite important, particularly for our British viewers. But if you're from anywhere else in the world, you need to understand that this might be coming to you soon. And it's pretty horrific, I've got to say. So what we've got here is from the Daily Telegraph today. The Daily Telegraph is telling us, it's actually reporting some news rather than giving some opinions. So I'm going to give my own opinions on this. Let's see if I can make it a bit bigger for you. Teachers will be trained to challenge whiteness in schools. Guidance aims to encourage. That's giving me problems. Guidance aims to encourage anti-racist teacher training to maintain a diverse educator workforce. What does this mean? What are we talking about? What is whiteness? What is anti-racist teacher training? What is actually going on? This is written by Craig Simpson today, the 25th of August, approximately 4.5 hours ago. And this is fascinating and very disturbing. Teachers will be taught to challenge whiteness in lessons. Okay. So this looks like it is against the pupils. Children are going to be taught that they're not allowed to show whiteness, whatever that means. Guidance has been created for teacher training courses to ensure that our erstwhile UK future educators are, quotes, anti-racist and prepared to implement this in the classroom. So instead of being not racist, you have to be actively anti-racist. It's always been an interesting one as that. Teachers will be instructed in how to disrupt the centrality of whiteness. Disrupt the centrality of whiteness in schools, according to a best practice document. The term whiteness in critical race theory, which is now being implemented, clearly refers to social attitudes considered normal by white people. If your principles, your traits, your values, your social attitudes come from your white environment, which anybody's environment is considered their normal environment, but you're not allowed it because you're white. Guidance suggests that concepts including meritocracy, objectivity, and individualism should be questioned. This is communist, Starmerist, Stalinist, Marxist Britain coming to a country near you soon, and it's just about to be implemented here, according to this best practice document, which is being given out to schools. Meritocracy. So hierarchies. You're the best at doing something. If you believe in meritocracy, that is whiteness. It's racist. It should be questioned. It doesn't matter whether you're any good. What matters is the color of your skin. And as long as you're not white, you will end up at the top. This is unbelievable, absolute ridiculousness. So there will be no meritocracy. There will be no hierarchies. There will not be the best people at the top. There will not be the best leaders based on merit, based on the fact they are the best person for the job. You will not be employed on a merit basis. You cannot be asked to prove your skills and experiences in a job interview. You just need to be a certain color, gender, race, whatever it is, as long as it's not white, and as long as you do not believe in meritocracy. Objectivity is another one. You can't have objectivity. You're not allowed to be objective. You need to be subjective. You need to be talking about your feelings and what it means to you. Objectivity is whiteness, and it's therefore racist, and it must be questioned. Individualism. Oh, let's go back to objectivity. Yeah, you can forget science. You can forget science. You can forget the scientific method. You can forget statistics. You can forget data and proof. None of that is relevant. Our children are to be taught that objectivity is bad because it's whiteness. Individualism. You're not allowed to be an individual. You must be part of the group. You must be part of the hive. You must think exactly like everybody else and say things exactly like everybody else. This is all about no freedom of speech. None whatsoever. You are not allowed to think independently. You're not allowed to be independent. You're not allowed to be individual. You're not allowed to be good. You're not allowed to be objective. You have to be... Brojo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, Brojo? Why are you doing that? Brojo, either you can delete those or I might have to delete them by timing you out. So documents state that student teachers, if they happen to be white, should also be helped to develop and project a positive white racial identity. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Let me see. Brojo, you've retracted one of the things. Okay. Right. Move that. Move that. You're a twat, Brojo. Right. I'm leaving height up there. Height. You dickhead. Impact of whiteness. Whiteness. We're all whiteys. Whiteness. I'm not censoring you, Brojo. I have left you there. I have just taken out some of the shit you've been writing, you tosser. Okay. So separate guidance has been developed in Scotland and England, and both documents have been endorsed by universities offering teacher training, including Edinburgh, Glasgow, Newcastle, along with the National Education Union. Documents claim that encouraging anti-racist teacher training will help to maintain a diverse teaching workforce and will help to close the attainment gap between white and non-white pupils. What I don't know what this attainment gap is, but if the white people understand meritocracy, objectivity, and individualism, and therefore aim for the best, in other words, meritocracy, and if they try and do the work that's required for the subjects, which is objectivity, and they don't give a damn whether somebody else is not doing it, i.e. individualism, then it's about time you taught the non-white pupils to develop some of those traits and characteristics. The Scottish anti-racism framework, drawn up by the Scottish Council of Deans of Education and endorsed by 10 universities, states that changes to the way in which teachers are taught will, quote, disrupt the centrality of whiteness and enable different ways of seeing, thinking, and doing. You lot are already pissing me off in the side chat. What are you doing? This is shite hour. This is shite hour. I agree with you. It is shite hour because that is exactly what the current British government is implementing via our universities and schools. So disrupting the centrality of whiteness, enabling different ways of seeing, thinking, and doing provides a process which may involve more references to colonialism and racism in lessons and instilling an understanding of the impact of whiteness. This, it says, will help teachers project a white racial identity grounded in reality and allyship in the classroom, free from false notions of superiority. That's why they don't like meritocracy. Meritocracy is about trying to be the best you can be. And therefore, it has a hierarchy. Who came first? Who came second? Who came third? Just like in sport. Just like in the real fucking world. Just like Britain is falling down the league tables of being a good place to live and having a good economy and a strong economy. That superiority requirement is really important because the more that we fall down and stop being better than others, the poorer everybody in this country is going to be. And all these people that do not understand meritocracy, individualism, or objectivity are likely to end up being the poorest of the lot and just do drugs and end up homeless. The National Anti-Racism Framework for Initial Teacher Training, launched last year, 2023, states that those teaching future teachers should debunk the myth of objectivity in scholarship. Scholars are not allowed to be objective. You cannot use science, you can't use data, you can't use statistics, you can't develop an understanding of the world by having evidence. You must instead debunk the myth of objectivity. The myth of objectivity. You must debunk it in scholarship. You must get rid of objectivity because it's a myth. You need to bring in subjectivity. You need to make shit up. It needs to be fiction. Scholarship needs to be fictional. Scholarship needs to talk about my feelings, because my feelings are much more important than reality, the truth, facts. Where's my thing there? Oh God, I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I'm looking for Joe Biden. They're here.
We choose truth over facts.
I really don't know what that means. I haven't got a clue, but he said it. We choose truth over facts. So we need to debunk the myth of objectivity. Therefore, I am now cancelling. I'm now cancelling the whole community around YouTube that discusses objectivity and discusses all of these important areas of philosophy that we constantly discuss. Like, should I drink another bottle of whiskey tonight? Type of objectivity discussions. But anyway, we should instead examine how some views are silenced in academic work. I have no idea what views are silenced in academic work, other than things that the hive do not want you to know about. So academia is about to become a propaganda machine. And Heretic is upper middle class too. Yeah, probably. Those educating teachers have been urged to strive for racial justice through activism and teacher unions. So your teachers are going to be activists rather than teachers, rather than people who can help others get through life by giving them the skills they need. They are going to strive for racial justice through activism. I'd love to know who put together this shit and determined that this was the way that the world was going to go. Tools of whiteness. A parallel anti-racism framework for teacher training was commissioned by the National Education Union in 2023, funded by the University of Newcastle. They've clearly got too much fucking money, and it was developed for England. It states that teachers working with all age groups are crucial to anti-racism work, and this teacher training framework directs tutors to academic literature on how to deal with whiteness. I think Midnight has got a big, big problem coming his way. How to deal with whiteness. I'm astonished. I'm absolutely fucking astonished with this. Directs tutors to academic literature. Oh my God. White guilt. White guilt. I need all my white stuff to come out. Here we go.
What? Ah! It's a power I was born with. I call it my white sight.
All of those are going to be banned soon. I will not be allowed to do it at all. The term white has nearly 400 mentions in the guidance. The term whiteness features 121 times. The assorted academic literature sets out the importance of dispelling notions of objectivity. Objectivity is objective. It's evidence. It's truth. It's facts. It's statistics. It's everything to do with the scientific method. But we now need to dispel those notions. The British children are going to be taught to dispel notions of objectivity. Do not go to university and learn mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, scientific subjects, technology subjects, engineering subjects. Do not go and do it because they all require objectivity. And all those notions of objectivity must be dispelled from all the children and from all the teachers. You cannot have objectivity. This country is about to disappear. This country is about to embark on an experiment of put the fucking idiots in charge. No, it's not. No. It's already there. We're already there. We're not about to embark on it. We're already there. The fucking lunatics have control of the fucking asylum. That is where we're at. The assorted academic literature sets out the importance of dispelling notions of objectivity, along with what are termed the tools of whiteness, which include individualism, thinking for yourself, having freedom of speech, having individual human rights, all of that stuff. You're not allowed any of it because you've got to be part of the hive, and belief in a meritocracy. You cannot be seen or known as being the best or better than anybody else at doing anything. I look forward to all of the least strong people in our society working as loggers in forests, working as plumbers, working as in the construction industry, working in the sewers. Because there is no meritocracy, there is no requirement to actually have any skills or characteristics that allow you to be good at a job. You just get given a job. Sounds very much like what we were told it was like in Soviet Russia. Here you go. Here's your job. You're going to do it for the whole of your fucking life, whether you're any good at it or not. You're just going to fucking do it. Everybody's equal. And then just like in Animal Farm, some animals are more equal than others. Brojo, you're absolutely right. All sports need to be stopped. There is no such thing as sport. You cannot have league tables. You cannot have anybody that wins because it's not fair, because it's about meritocracy. It's white. Brojo dated a female rigger once. Did you end up marrying her? Nerdy says you can still have sport. Just make sure everybody comes first. And last, Nerdy. First and last. There is no difference. Maybe everybody should be tied together. The 100-meter sprint. All of the contestants in the 100-meter sprint should have their legs tied together so that they are always going to be equal. The framework also directs tutors to passages that claim white privilege includes the right to enjoyment. I don't get this. The framework also directs tutors to passages that claim white privilege includes the right to enjoyment and that emotions are themselves racialized. I haven't got a fucking clue what that means. White privilege includes the right to enjoyment. Are they saying because it's a white privilege, you're not allowed to enjoy yourself? You have no right to enjoyment because it's whiteness. Is that what this is saying? Emotions are themselves racialized. I don't know what that means. I haven't got a clue. I don't know what this sentence is trying to say, but it sounds really terrible. I just might not be interpreting it right. Nerdy says happiness is illegal. It's going to be for children. Happiness is going to be illegal. Enjoyment will be illegal for children at schools because that's white privilege. Now, does that mean that somebody that's not white is also not allowed the right to enjoyment because it's white privilege and we need to get rid of that privilege? Is it the privilege that's a problem or the white privilege that's a problem? I don't know. I'm really confused. I'm ever so confused. Scottish guidance aims to tackle racism in education and to create a more diverse teaching workforce. Okay. It has been made available by higher education institutions providing teacher training, including the universities of Aberdeen and Strathclyde. A Newcastle University spokesman. Oh, no, you can't say that. You've got to say spokesperson. Who was this nasty person that wrote this? A Newcastle University spokesman said, as we saw with the recent public unrest across the UK, racism is pervasive in our society. The way that we educate current and future teachers and children will play an important role in breaking this cycle, and the framework was developed to provide practical guidance on this. That's the end of this very interesting article that was published in the Telegraph today, 5 hours ago now. And it has been published. It has been published using straight objectivity. It has merely said, this is what the fuck is going on. It hasn't given an opinion or anything. It has not provided pros or cons. It's just said, this is what it is. This is how teachers are being taught, and that they will enforce such principles and ideas on your children. My country is fucked. I think that's a good place to end the stream, really. My country is fucked. Okay, that is it. I am done. My stress levels have gone straight through the fucking roof. Nothing to do with all the whiskey that I had last night. I think I need to go and lie down. But I will join you all on another stream, possibly later. Bye.